We have solved one-step equations yesterday, and so now we're going on to solving two-step equations. They're very similar, but they're a little bit different. So let's go through the steps. The steps will look very similar. So think of solving two-step equations as undoing PEMDAS. So if you think, it's parentheses, exponents, multiply, divide, add, subtract. So in a two-step, you're going to do your last step first, which is add, subtract. So if you look, you need to first, again, locate the variable just like the last time. Once you have located it, you're going to undo what's the last of PEMDAS. You're going to undo the addition, subtraction. And then, after you undo the addition, subtraction, what goes above that in PEMDAS, it's undo the multiplication, division. And then when you're done with that, you're going to check the answer. There may be problems that are more complex, where it's just not laid out, where it's just having to add, subtract, multiply, divide. If you have parentheses, like if you have something with the distributive property, you must do that first. But we're not dealing with that today. All we're doing is a two-step equation where you're going to have numbers, a number and a variable, an algebraic expression on one side, and a number on the other side. So it's not going to be too difficult today, but later on you might have an algebraic expression on both sides, and so it'll be a little bit more complicated. But we are not to that point. We are only in 6th grade math, so we're just going to do it where we have an algebraic expression on one side and a number on the other. So let's go through these examples. Okay, so like before, so remember, we're undoing our order of operations. So let's start and think about this. Okay, if I look at the first one, the first thing I do is I draw a line to show that this is my wall, that whatever I do to the left side, I have to do the right side. So the first thing you need to do is locate your variable. Well, my variable is right here. Now I need to look and see. I need to undo my addition or subtraction. So am I adding or subtracting on the left side? Well, it says plus 8, so I'm going to add, but then I need to undo it. So I need to do the opposite. So I'm going to subtract 8. Because I need to undo my addition, I'm subtracting my 8. So I subtract 8 to both sides. So plus 8 minus 8 becomes 0, so I'm left with my 6x on this side, equaling, well, now I got to do 50 minus 8. Well, 50 minus 8 is 42. Okay, so I did my first step. So the first step, I'm just going to put a little note over here. Ooh, I got to make it a little bit smaller. 1 second. And I'm just going to say I undid my addition by subtracting 8 to both sides. Just so you have a little bit of a note. So if you want to take notes, it kind of helps to say that on the left, there, okay? So I undid my addition by subtracting 8 to both sides. Now, I look at it, I need to find my variable. It's on the left side. Ooh, right now, it has no sign, so what does that mean? What did I say before? If it has no sign, it means multiplication. So we need to undo the multiplication. We're going to do that. Opposite of multiplication is division. I'm going to actually show it with the division sign. Divide 6 to both sides, so x equals 7. So again, I can take and I can type. Over here, I can say I need to undo multiplication, so I divide by 6 on both sides, okay? That's the first one. I'm not going to write this on every one, but I'm going to write on the first one just so you have the notes for that, okay? Now, next one. I'm going to go straight down. Okay, so I look at this. I need to draw my line first. Now I need to undo going from the bottom of PEMDAS up. So I need to look and find my variable. Well, it's over here on this side. So it's over here. Here's my variable. Now I need to undo my addition or subtraction. So I look. The 5 is being subtracted. So to undo that, I'm going to add 5. Whatever I do to one side, I have to do the other side of the line. So then I get 2n equals 16. Now I need to undo the multiplication or division. There's no sign between the 2 and the n. So since there's no sign, it's multiplication. So I'm going to divide both sides by 2. And I'm going to get n equals 8. There we go. That's it. Okay, let's go to the next two. And I'm going to draw my line for both of them to start, just so I can get started with that. We do not have anywhere we're going to undo the division, but that's okay. Okay, so I look at the next one. my variable's on the right side, not the left side. Well, that's different, but it's not. So my variable is right here. So I need to look and I need to undo the addition of 9. So I'm going to subtract 9 to both sides. 13 minus 9 is 4. Ooh, that 9 looks really bad. Let me fill it in, equaling 4k. Now, right now it's 4 times k, so I need to divide by 4 on both sides. 4k divided by 4 is k. Ooh, 4 divided by 4. Well, that's 1. Does that work? 1 equal k. So if you remember, I also said you can check your solution. So let's check it. If I put in 1 up here, so 4 times 1 plus 9. So I just substituted that right in. Here's our k. I put it in for k. So 4 times 1 is 4 plus 9. And that does equal 13. So I did do it right. Wow, that's really weird that it's a 1. But it does happen, and you can also have 0. So let's look at the last example. So I look and I find my variable. It is right here on the left side this time. Right now I have a 7 and it has no addition or subtraction, but it's a positive 7, so you need to subtract 7. So you get 3y equals 27. Then I need to divide, and then sometimes I write a line instead of the division sign, so this time I decided to do a fraction bar. So y equals 9. Again, I wonder if that's right. So let's check. So if I put it in, 7 plus 3 times 9, 7 plus 27, oh, it does equal 34. So I did do it right. And so that is one way at the end. If you're like, ooh, I'm not sure if I did it right, do check your answer because you can find out very fast if you did it right or wrong. And so that's it. That's how you solve them. Today's lesson is more solving using using two steps, using more than one equation, but we are still going to go through them. And this is a good way just to know how to solve equations when you're just given them as an algebraic expression. So have a great day. Bye.